How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Sphere Rocket Virtual Assistants YouTube channel. My name is CK, and today we are in a special setup because it is an honor to have a wonderful guest with me today. You guys cannot. I'm so excited right now because we have the founder and CEO of Sphere Rocket VA. Welcome, Justin Nelson.
Yay, I'm an honored guest. That's the first time I've ever been an honored guest.
I love that. Justin, welcome to the Philippines.
Yes, thank you.
I honestly cannot believe I'm right here beside you having an interview because, I only watch you on YouTube. Since you're in America, I'm here in the Philippines. So I really hope you're enjoying your time so far.
I am. We are in the most beautiful part of the Philippines right now. I believe we're on the 8th floor of a hotel.
Amazing. All right, so Justin, I'm just gonna go ahead and start with my first question because
Perfect.
Our viewers are probably waiting, just to hear a bunch of questions that they have in their mind that they want to hear from you.
Yep.
So the first question that I have is, how did Sphere Rocket begin?
So Sphere Rocket began in December of 2019. I had been in real estate for quite a few years already, and then I had been using virtual assistants since roughly 2016 through some other big companies that most people probably know of. And I just decided that we wanted to create a new model. So a lot of my friends and coworkers in real estate needed virtual assistants. And so I decided to create a new company that did it a little bit different.
Yes, nice. And Justin, why did you start this company? Is there a reason behind Sphere Rocket?
Yeah, so the main reason I started the company is I saw a lot of people in the virtual assistant industry. They would hire virtual assistants, they wouldn't treat them well, they wouldn't pay them on time, they wouldn't train them properly, and so we started this because we wanted to fix that. We know that virtual assistants can be a great help to a business owner if they're treated properly. They're given the right skills, you let them become family members, so we wanted to create a company that created that culture and environment.
Yes, wow, that's really lovely. That's so meaningful, and it does make a lot of sense, how you started this company because of that reason. Like, your intention behind this whole thing is just as genuine as it can get. So that's lovely to hear, Justin. So the next question is actually quite interesting. When I typed in this question, I thought about I wonder what Justin would say. But yeah, I just put it in because I thought that it would be interesting. So Justin, what is one thing that you would change about this company?
I would probably hire a new CEO because she's way too nice.
Oh, who is that? Who are you talking about?
Yeah,
Justin?
Madame Shireen.
Oh, Madame Shireen Mendoza.
Yeah,
our on-site CEO.
Yeah. And anytime you see her, I just fall to my knees. I'm like, Madame Shireen, you've changed my life forever.
I feel the same way.
And so many thousands of other Filipinos. And so, no, I'm just kidding. She can keep her job forever. Probably the number one thing I would change about the company is how fast we've grown. I think we could have grown faster.
Ooh.
We hired 3,500 VAs in just 2.5, 3 years. And I know we could have gone faster. So I wouldn't say not change much, but I know we can go faster.
All right. So the next one I have is, what do you think is the biggest strength of the company right now?
So I think the biggest strength of the company right now is we have several different models. A lot of models have it to where virtual assistants have to work for a big corporation, and the big corporation tells the VA exactly what they have to do. They have to do exactly this, they can't do this, they can't do that. There's a lot of red tape. Where our company, a lot of our clients decide to hire the virtual assistants directly, which removes a lot of that, where the VAs feel like they're more a part of a family, more a part of the culture. They don't have to report to a big organization. They're working directly for the client. However, we do also have the option for the VAs to work directly for us as a company and then work for the client. So we always have more options, we believe, for whatever's best for the virtual assistant and for the clients.
All right. And I actually really love that sort of type of model because every single hired VA that I interviewed, every single internal team member that I interviewed, they all applaud you on that type of model. So I'm pretty confident enough to say that it's working, Justin. And now, Justin, what have been some of the most challenging parts of running Sphere Rocket VA so far?
Yeah, so one of the probably the biggest challenges of running Sphere Rocket VA is we were formed a few months prior to COVID. So obviously when a lot of companies start in the Philippines or in any country where they're outsourcing work, the owner will get to go meet all of their employees, their leadership, and all of that. This is the first time in almost 2.5 years since we started the company that I've gotten to meet any of you in person. So I think the hardest part was running the company completely virtual. But it shows it can be done.
Yes, exactly. And it's still successful, even though you haven't met all your team members prior. And now we're so grateful that you're here in the Philippines and we're enjoying really getting to know you, spending amazing time with you. So, Justin, how do you see this organization changing in the next 5 years?
Yeah, so in the next 5 years, we plan to hire about another 20,000 virtual assistants. That's our 5-year goal. So, and I mean, that's really it. I mean, so same culture, same everything. I think that we'll probably go from 65 to 70 internal team members to 150 to 200.
Wow.
But outside of that, that's about it. I don't really see too much other stuff changing.
All right, thank you. And I actually have the last kind of business-related kind of question, and then we're gonna get into the fun ones.
Perfect.
So, what inspired you to do this path in business?
I'm a big believer in being able to work in a company that allows you to grow. And so a lot of different industries, you get stuck, right? There's nothing wrong with having a job as like a janitor or like a garbage person. You know, like none of those are bad jobs at all. However, I never wanted to be in a job where I couldn't do what I wanted, have flexibility, have a company that loved me. And so I wanted to go down this path because real estate, virtual assistants provides ultimate freedom, right?
Yes.
It gives you a lot more freedom, a lot more income, and I just don't have the personality to do a job over and over and over again. I want to be able to grow, so.
Yeah, and travel too.
And travel.
I know
Lots
you
of
do a
travel.
lot of traveling.
Lots of
Justin.
travel, yeah.
Awesome. So now we're gonna get into the kind of fun questions. I just
Okay.
have 2 here for you.
Perfect.
Can you describe your perfect day?
My perfect day?
Yes.
Yes, so my perfect day involves waking up. If I'm being honest, I'd like to wake up at like 10 a.m. Like, that's perfect. Usually for the first 2 hours, I don't do a lot of work. I focus on myself. I usually like to eat. I usually love to eat. So that's my perfect day. If it's a work day, working from 12 to 5 before I start to usually travel. I usually travel after that. If it's not a work day, I like to wake up early at 8. I like to sit in a hot tub until noon for 4 hours. And then I like to drink a lot of beer.
A lot of beer.
A lot of beer.
That's
And then I like to get in the pool. And then I like to tan. And then I like to drink more beer. And then I like to go to bed. That's my perfect day.
Perfect, Justin. All right, now we have the last fun question here. What's something you know you do differently than most people?
That I do differently?
Yes.
Other than how good I look? Oh, okay, just kidding. Differently. I eat shrimp differently than most people.
Oh, I saw this in the
Yes.
Boodle fight.
Yes, I like to eat shrimp whole. I don't like to take any part of the shrimp off.
Nope.
I like to eat
Everything.
I like to eat the head, the gills, the tentacles, the tail, the shell, everything. I just, whoop. So good.
All right. So yeah, guys, that is basically it for this video. Again, I want to say thank you so much, Justin, for your time and for sitting down here with me having this interview. I know you're a busy man. So again, thank you so much.
You're
And
welcome.
is there anything else you would like to tell our subscribers who are watching?
Keep subscribing, keep sticking around, and we can't wait to have you one day join our company either as a client or as a virtual assistant and as one of my greatest mentors and, you know, people I respect. Madam Shireen says, until next time.
Until next time, don't forget to click the subscribe button down below and the like button if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye!